guess it's time for another book haul. Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. I do have my June book haul for you early. I got a little busy. Some of these books I got late in May, so I just waited till June got here to do my June book haul. So I guess we'll just get started. I went and made a visit to our used bookstore, and I got several books from there, and then I don't remember where all these come from really. I think mostly it's Amazon and maybe Target, or I don't know, but we're just gonna get through this right now. So I know these first ones are from the used bookstore. You guys know I go there a lot. It's the old Opera House in Denton, and they've got like 3 floors, millions of books in there, and I just love to go there, and I always find books from there. So I think I only ended up with just a few books from there. I thought there was more from there, but I ended up with 2 by 2 by Nicholas Sparks. I've been wanting to get this book for a long time, and the used bookstore had a copy there, but it was a paperback and the pages were all yellow, and I didn't really want to get that one. Well, when I went the last time, they had this one. It looks almost brand new. It's in really good shape. The pages are a little dingy, but nothing really bad, so I got that one. We also found Mila 2.0. This is by Deborah Dryza, and this is a science fiction. My husband and I both thought this book sounded really good. This one is about this girl who, you know, she has a really good upbringing in her family. She loves her family, but then she discovers that she was created in a science lab. A computer science lab she was created, and that's pretty much the story, all I know about it, but I thought it sounded really good, and so did my husband. So this one's going to be going on my TBR shelf soon, I think. And then I got Ted Decker's 3. I did have this book. I sent it to my sister because she'd never read anything Ted Decker, and I wanted her to be able to experience, so they had it in hardback, so I picked that one up. This one is a psychological thriller. As you know, Ted Decker is a Christian fiction writer, but he does a lot of good versus evil books, and I just love his writing style. And I love this book. And I want to have all of Ted Decker's books, so I figured I would replace the one that I sent to my sister. It's in really good shape. And then I found these. I'm not sure what is the series name. I don't remember the series name. But this is the whole trilogy. And it starts with A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This is by Bridget Kemmerer. It's a really difficult name. Kemmerer, I'm saying. So we got Curse So Dark and Lonely. We got A Vow So Bold and Deadly, and then A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and these covers are just beautiful. And this has got a sticker on it that I have not attempted to get off yet. But I want to try them and see how they turn out. I've not checked anything on it. I've not checked ratings, or I don't even really know what the story is about, but it seemed very interesting to me, so I grabbed all 3 of those as well. And then I did an order for, I want to say, Better World Books. I don't even remember, guys, but I got some book. I want to say it was Better World Books. They are a used bookshop online, and they usually have pretty much everything you look for, and your shipping is free, so why not? So I got The Hating Game. This is by Sally Thorne. This is big on BookTube right now, or was. It probably isn't as much now, but my sister read this and my niece read this, and they absolutely loved it, so I ended up getting it, and hopefully I'll be reading that soon. Next, I got this book called Grey Walker. I have the second book in this series, and in this series, you find this girl who gets mugged, I think, and she dies for like 2 minutes. And when she comes to, things look different. She sees like haziness and people walking out of that haziness, and anyway, she becomes a gray walker, and that's pretty much the story. And I read that on the book 2 that I had, and then found out that was actually not the first book, so I went ahead and ordered it, and I really want to read this. I think I'm going to read this come Halloween for maybe spook season. We'll see. And the next one I got here is the Book of Accidents by Chuck Wendig, and I've really been wanting this. I saw it came up on my Goodreads feed, and I really have been wanting to read it. There's something, I think it's going to be something supernatural, but you've got these 2 characters. They both, let's see, his name is Nathan, and he goes through he's got an abusive father, so he goes through some stuff. And then Maddie, she has some kind of trauma, and she deals with that by making these haunting sculptures or something. They end up coming together, they marry, and then they have their own son who is a witness to the same whatever it is that's going on. And I just thought it sounded so good. So yeah, this is the Book of Accidents by Chuck Wendig, and I cannot wait to read this. Probably going to be another spook season read. The next one I got here is Dark and Shallow Lies by Jenny Myers Sane. I don't know anything about this one. I just saw it, and I read a little bit about what's going on in it and decided that I loved the cover too, and it was a very good price, so I purchased that one. And then I got Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I had the paperback. The other 2 that I had up there were hardback. I want them to match, so I got this one, and then I got the missing book, King's Cage. And this is one of the series that I want to read this year. It didn't make the cut for Series-a-thon, but I will still try and get to this series as soon as I can. I know I'm very slow to the bandwagon. This was popular a long time ago. It's not so popular now, but I still want to read them. So those all came from Better World Books. These other ones, I think they were from Target or Walmart or Amazon. That's all I can say. So let's go with this one, which was Target: The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This one sounds so good. This is historical, and somehow she stumbles into a portal into a more modern day. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I really know about it, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. This is going to be a buddy read that I do with my sister because she also has the book, and we're both really looking forward to reading it. I also got 2 Colleen Hoover books here, Too Late. You guys know that I read Too Late on my Kindle. I liked it so much that I wanted to own the book. And then I got Layla, which I know nothing about this book, really. I just know Leeds and Layla, and I think Leeds ends up taking her captive or something. I don't know, something like that. So anyway, yeah, that one sounded really good too. So I got those 2. Let's put those over there. This is one that I got, Barnes & Noble. I went to Barnes & Noble and got this series because I had been reading about it. This is the Harbingers series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. We got Storm and Fury, Rage and Ruin, and Grace and Glory. And this is more of a paranormal series. You have a blind girl who has to hide because people are trying to kill her, and she can reach out to the other world. And that's pretty much what this one is about. And I bought some more Sarah J. Maas books because I want to read Sarah J. Maas books. So I ended up getting House of Blood and Earth. This is the Crescent City book, duology. And then I got the House of Sky and Breath. In this book, you've got this girl who her best friend is killed by a demon. And that's all I needed to know. And there's angels and all kinds of stuff going in this one. And I know I'm going to embrace this duology just like I did the Thorne of Glass series. And then I also got The Court of Thorns and Roses. The only thing I didn't like about this was that we got the novella in here instead of book number 4, but book number 4 does not come out in paperback until September. So I will read what we've got here, and then I could pre-order it in paperback right now if I wanted to, but I haven't done it yet, so we'll see what happens. But you guys let me know when is a good time to read the novella, which is A Court of Frost and Starlight. Is it something to read good to read in the beginning or after the other 3? I don't know. Let me know down below, guys. And that is my June haul. If I do get any more books this month, then for June, then they'll obviously go in July's book haul, because I only like to do one book haul a month. As it is, I have to go through and maybe do another unhaul. I've got like 6 more shelves to unhaul, and I just haven't done it. So, yeah, if you've read any of these books that I showed to you today, let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.